I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI to do keyword research, create long form content, optimize for EEAT, and get cited by LLMs like ChatGPT and Perplexity. This is the real SEO cheat code in a full course on how to optimize and rank for AI SEO. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Everyone is freaking out over AI SEO, but they really shouldn't be. I'm going to clarify everything in this video, in this full course. I'm going to go through it step by step. The truth is that people are scaring you for no reason. There's a lot of fundamentals that translate from regular SEO to the age of AI, so you can start showing up in AI search engines and LLM results. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this entire course. I'm going to go step by step using this outline over here. I'm not really going to go over the key differences or anything like that because I don't think that really matters. Let's just get in the weeds and start doing AI SEO, because if we do that, then you're going to see how it works. I'm also not going to really talk about automating a lot of stuff in this video. First, I want to show you an AI SEO workflow so you can start applying it for yourself, your startup, or your business. And then in a future video, we're going to talk about what to automate for AI SEO. What I am going to use is ChatGPT and Gemini to streamline my workflow for AI SEO. But to put it simply, without getting stuck in the weeds, and if you really want to go in depth on the differences of AI SEO, I did like 40 hours of research. I've been in what the key differences are. I've been in SEO for about 15 years. If you go to my LinkedIn, you'll see my credentials. At one point, I led SEO for Starbucks for 2.5 years, their e-commerce presence, and I have a bunch of references that talk about how I successfully improved their SEO in Google, Amazon, Walmart, and Target, right? And the thing is that I've been doing it for a very long time. So I spent some time looking at the key differences, about 40 hours of research, and I created this one pager for you that shows the key differences. But without getting really stuck into the weeds of the differences, the primary thing you need to focus on with AI SEO and LLM SEO, whatever you want to call it, I'm calling it AI SEO, is building EEAT, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. AI systems should cite content that is credible and can be verified. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how I approach that in the age of AI. And if you really want to kind of look at the most important factors, the 10 most important factors, there's a free guide, a one pager to make it easy on you, because the truth is, you don't really need to know all the technical aspects of AI SEO to be successful. You just have to know how to stack your content and what content to produce and how to do upfront research. If you do this upfront research, this will be about 80 to 90% of the work you need to do. And if you really, really want to go in depth beyond this video on AI SEO and the workflow and how to implement it for your brand, then you can not only download this one pager, but you can also download the guide as well, where I break down everything, all the key differences of AI SEO. So let's go ahead and jump right in and talk about the AI SEO mindset and strategy. So why SEO has changed is it's AI overviews, Perplexity, Bing Copilot. People are freaking out because, oh no, no one needs to click on websites. What's the point of websites and stuff like that? And that's the silliest thing in the world, because I'm going to tell you that right now. But basically, everybody's freaking out because they're like, oh, there's no more blue links to click and it's only AI answers and stuff like that. So speaking of which, let's just go ahead and look at some of this stuff. And I'm going to explain why this is like such a silly stance and you shouldn't be freaking out about AI SEO. So if you use Perplexity, right, and you search AI SEO, it'll talk about it and it'll link to all the content, right? and then it'll have the top content over here, and it'll have the sources over here. So where is this answer coming from? It's coming from content that these people produce. It's pulling everything together. It's talking about the leading SEO tools, and it's giving you the high level, right? Now, obviously, if you're going to do AI SEO, this isn't going to be enough for you to do AI SEO. This gives you a high level overview. If you really want to do AI SEO, you're really going to have to click around. You're going to have to click around to different articles, right? What is this? I've tried 13 AI SEO tools. Wow, interesting. I had to click that. What's this? Search Atlas? Let your SEO work smarter, not harder. Oh, this is a tool that I have to click on and use? I need tools for AI SEO? Oh, I need to click this? No way. Yeah, exactly, guys. Look at this article. It's shown up twice already, right? What is this? Oh, I have to, interesting. I click this blog. I help brands hit the Google front page with SEO. Oh, this lady is ranking for AI SEO. And she's ranking in 2 different spots. And she does SEO? What? Maybe I should hire her. Do you get the point here? The people who say what's the point of creating content in SEO when all it is LLM answers or whatever? How do you think we're training the AI? Okay, we're training the AI with this content, and this is a very, very important concept to understand with AI SEO that you need to grasp. We're training AI with this content. Okay, this lady, 6+ years of doing SEO and content writing for UX product design and SaaS companies. I am an ebook author and an SEO content strategy consultant. Look at this. This woman is really good at SEO, and she basically is ranking in the front page. Okay. And we're going to talk about how we can use this article to also rank for SEO. But imagine wanting to work with her, right? Self-made millennials. She literally is ranking on the first page of AI SEO. Obviously, you're going to want to work with this woman, right? And now you understand why it's important to optimize for AI SEO, because you know it's completely reshuffled everything, right? And now it's creating this opportunity for someone like yourself or me to start ranking for AI SEO in these answers. I mean, this is a really, really great website. It's simple, clean, lots of white space, lots of internal links. This is a really, really well done website. And I really think we could probably counter contentpreneur corner. Very smart. Well done. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You need content to optimize for AI SEO. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay. So this is essentially what we need to focus on. We need to focus on topical authority, entity linking, and answer ready formats. Okay. You want to get cited, surfaced, ranked, and AI generated answers. Search Perplexity and study the top ranking content and copy them. But make your content 20% better. Better writing, internal linking, images, headers, etc. So again, I have not looked, at who's linking to this and how many backlinks she has. I don't need to look at that stuff. Okay. You can look at that stuff later. All I need to know is that she is ranking really highly and these other articles are ranking really highly. And I want to rank really highly for AI SEO too. And in this video, I'm going to do the research from the start of researching AI SEO. I'm going to optimize for it. I'm going to create content for it. And then we're going to check back in a couple months or so, and we're going to see how I'm doing, if I'm ranking for those keywords or not. But I've been doing SEO for 15 years, and I've spotted the key differences with regular SEO and AI SEO. I mean, look at this search engine land. Okay, look how in depth this is for AI SEO. And then compare it to this lady right here, Victoria Kurachenko. She's smart and she's ranking. Oh, is that the same? No. I mean, what's going on here? Veruska. Are these people from the same country? And it's not the same person. Crazy. So something's going on here. I don't know if they're both Russian or from another Eastern European country or what, but it's very interesting. It looks like they're from similar backgrounds, and they're both ranking really highly for AI SEO. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe we should find Eastern Europeans to help us do AI SEO. But I'm Persian, guys, so unfortunately, you're gonna have to listen to a Persian today on how to rank for this stuff. But I'm not too shabby myself. So the future of SEO, how AI is already changing search engines. So we want to start researching this stuff. This is like some intro level research that I'm doing. And let's move on a little bit, and we'll talk about kind of this on page stuff later. But I think we should start doing some keyword research, right? Let's go to the keyword tool. And listen, you can use whatever keyword tool you want for AI SEO. I'm not actually pushing this keyword tool. I'm not getting paid for it. I don't have a link. It just seems like the easiest ones to use. They do some things that I don't like. They do some things that I really do like. It's really ultimately up for you. There's so many SEO tools out there now that it's hard to kind of keep up. So what you're going to want to do is you always start with research with your SEO. You got to check the demand. I want to rank for AI SEO. And this is the top keyword for AI SEO beyond just like regular SEO keywords. So AI SEO, what is SEO? What is SEO marketing? Let's do the keyword suggestions. AI SEO, AI and SEO. So whatever you want to start ranking for, what are the highest demand keywords? What are the most searched keywords? We're going to check all of them. And AI SEO writing, best, okay. And we're going to add this to a list, right? So let's add this to the keyword basket. AI powered SEO. That's a good one, don't you think? AI SEO course. That might be a good one. Okay, so we're trying to rank in multiple different spots here. So we want to rank in Google. We also want to rank in YouTube, right? We don't really care about the other stuff because when you're doing AI SEO, you want to focus on the highest leverage platforms first. The problem with focusing on Instagram, X, TikTok, these are all walled gardens, okay? Walled gardens mean that they're not going to show up in Google. Google is the number one most powerful and used search engine in the world. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. These by comparison, are tiny. How tiny are they? Let's ask. Okay, let's see. Compare how many searches in Google, YouTube versus Instagram, TikTok, X, Meta. Let's see. The thing is, if you're optimizing for Google, posting on a blog, and okay, so Google has 13.6 billion searches per day. YouTube, tens of millions a month, seems low. 150 million a month. Keyword 60 million a month. Okay, compare that to 13.6 billion a day. So we don't know how people are searching on X. 6.2 billion site visits a month. But that's not 13.6 billion searches per day, is it? 3.98 billion monthly users. So, okay. So the point is, these are all much lower than Google, right? So they use Google. All these platforms use Google to get found. Okay, so they're never going to have as many searches as Google. If you want to show up and optimize for AI SEO, you want to be optimizing for Google and YouTube first, because those are the two biggest search engines in the world. That's the king. All these other platforms bend the knee. They need Google. So you optimize for these first. You don't focus on the other ones right now if you want to show up in search engine. Yes, there's successful people on these platforms, but we're talking about AI SEO and showing up in AI answers. Okay, we're not talking about showing up in Instagram, TikTok. Those are separate walled gardens, and they're trying to keep you in their walled garden. They don't want you going anywhere else. They want you to stay there. So they penalize you if you're posting links and everything. However, Google is also trying to steal traffic back from these platforms as well. So they're going to be very competitive. For example, YouTube and TikTok are in a battle for short form content, video content. So if you post on YouTube and your shorts have the opportunity to essentially show up in search engines organically, while TikTok, you have to log in, which one are you going to choose eventually? They're being very liberal with their views on shorts right now. So I'm betting on YouTube. If you want to start ranking for keywords for your brand, I highly suggest you focus on YouTube. And also, how you rank in Google is you set up a blog and a personal brand blog, and also a website and a blog for your actual brand or service or startup. We'll get into that in a second, but I think you get the point. It's all about Google and YouTube. So I want to rank for AI SEO. So we're going to go also look at vidIQ. I don't know how accurate keyword.io is. Keyword tool, I'm sure it's relatively accurate for AI SEO stuff, but vidIQ is actually very accurate. So let's look up SEO. I just want to search SEO. Let's search it. SEO full course. So I'm doing the AI SEO course, and look at this: local SEO full course, SEO full course in Hindi, YouTube SEO full course. What is it? AI SEO, full AI SEO course. So this does not get that many searches, which is fine because the demand is increasing. More and more people are going to search it. So I'm trying to rank for the AI SEO keywords before anyone else. So that's why I'm going after this stuff. So I'm still going to go after that keyword, but you can kind of see what the AI SEO full course English, full AI SEO course. Okay. I want to be one of the first people to do it. But you see how big SEO is on YouTube. Let's see, related keywords. SEO tutorial for beginners, search engine optimization. These are all relevant keywords that I want in my description and tags, right? So I'm going to create a list of all these, right? Let's actually do this. Walk you through everything here. Overview. Let's look at all of them. So let's create this list here, okay? SEO course. We want all these tags. We want it in our description. What the fudge? No, go back. Basically, what I want to do, guys, I want to show you my workflow so you can start optimizing for AI SEO too. And I know this is going to work. You talk about people are vibe coding on video. Why isn't anyone vibe marketing on video? We're the vibe marketers on video. That's what I'm doing here, as I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. AI SEO, that's good. SEO AI, technical, off-page SEO. I think that's pretty good because I already have the hyper niche stuff. YouTube keyword. So we download that keyword. We're going to need that data, and I'm going to show you exactly why in a second. Export CSV. We're going to do AI SEO, replace the file in there, replace it. I think that's probably it. I don't want to go too in depth here. It's a new keyword, not as popular. I'm trying to go after the demand here and insert myself in these searches. Your research is going to be different. I don't want to spend 2 hours on video doing research. Okay. I want to show you a streamlined, lean course to go ahead and get started, right? And I want to follow this methodology, this outline. Of course, if you really want to get into the weeds, I have a course, a guide in the comment or in the description below you can download. But if you do everything in this video, you will get very, very far. Okay. So let's just say that you have the keyword research now. We've searched Perplexity to see how these terms show up in the current AI answers. Now it's time to do some audience research. And it's one of my favorite tools in the world is Ghaemi search. Now I have these audiences right here because these are for some other projects that I'm working on. So let's look up SEO communities. Find a new audience. Okay. Relevant. Man, the SEO community is not that big. Now it's getting confused with Korean stuff. Well, marketing. I don't know. Is that marketing part of it? Let's try AI SEO. Let's try that. Let's try this. I don't know if you want to do digital marketing. Why not? We'll add digital marketing, but it's a lot smaller of an audience than I thought. So use Gummy Search, create an audience. For whatever niche you're focused on, you do the same thing. I've created a couple videos on this, on how to do audience research to figure out the content you want to create. I'm creating a trading journal app as well. And I did the same thing. Again, you can do it. It doesn't have to be just for SEO. I have one for trading, cold cases, AI, crypto investing. You see the audience members: 16.7 million, 21 million, 18 million, 37 million. This is very valuable data that you want. Because why do you want it? Because it helps you tap into your audience. You want to create content that serves your audience. You don't want to create content for yourself. So when you're doing SEO research and you want your articles to rank in search, you have to understand what your users are looking for. We've already done the keyword research to gauge demand. I don't know how you say it, but now we want to drill down further. And this is, I think, where AI starts to come in and it starts to become kind of cool. Okay. So let's search AI SEO. And this is basically going to bring up all the threads about AI SEO. And click economy is dead. We killed it. Here's how to rank in AI. Interesting. Let's try this one. Click economy is dead. When someone asks ChatGPT, they often get their answer without clicking, tracking which AI platforms. The signals that drive AI citations are different. It's not always the highest ranking pages that get referenced. Sometimes it's the site with clearer data presentation, more quotable expert perspectives, or better information structure. People start. Okay, remember that first website we looked at for the unknown lady? Very clean website, lots of white space, presented the information really well. Most guidance around AI optimization is too vague or based on outdated assumptions. After weeks of research, I've identified the specific technical. Here's what I believe will help. Hard truth. You won't rank in AI if you're at basic SEO sucks. So what does that mean? Technical fixes, rich snippets, schema. Yup. Content strategy for citations, topic clusters. That's true. So we're going to copy this. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to try something. Okay, so we want to create research. And I'm doing this all on the fly. I haven't looked at any of this. I just want you guys to see the workflow raw and how I do things. But I'm going to try something while we're at it. What? Let's view this. I want to see what they say on the. Got it. I'm surprised there's not more SEO growth 9 hours ago. How many people are in this one? 27 SEOs. Let's try to post. My Gumroad thing. Why not? We're on a video. I'm going to try to promote it, try to get some downloads. Okay, this thing is going to start freezing if I don't close some things. My Mac is like really starting to slow down, so it's kind of annoying. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay. I'm going to test something. We're going to test an AI SEO strategy on the video. So, what I'm testing here, guys, is if you post something on Reddit and it posts, has a very high likelihood of showing up in search engines because it's such a powerful platform. You can't, okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I guess we're not posting there. Why is there not a lot of. Is it LLM SEO? Here's one. Okay, so I'm actually very surprised that we're not seeing that many Reddit posts right now. And it kind of, there's two ways I can look at it. See, if the other audiences I created, there's tons of threads. Okay, that signals demand. And I can really get a good sense of how to create and craft content to speak to this group, those specific audiences. It's kind of a little different with AI SEO. What's this? Let's try this one. That has 81 comments. This is probably valuable. 15 days ago. And you really want to copy and paste this research in this doc because we're going to train the AI with it. So, what's this? And this is actual research because it'll help us create content that targets these people specifically, right? We want to speak their language. It's still SEO as far as strategies. This guy is speaking my language, right? Okay. I have one example I was using. It's just content for topics at the end of the day that should aim to be optimized. Okay, so let's copy and paste this, guys. This is very interesting, guys. So there just isn't that much AI SEO content, it looks like. So it's harder to really tap into this audience, right? Let's see. And I'm glad you guys are seeing this. This is much different than. Let me show you guys the other audiences. This is very valuable. So I wanted to create a trading journal app, which is almost done. So check this out. if I do trading journal, here's one with 11. You want to find posts with a lot of engagement. 11 upvotes, 9 upvotes. This signals demand. And I can go in here, compile all this research, and look at this. 49. People really like that. 38. What do profitable traders record that beginners often miss? This is actually very relevant content that I can create, and I can train AI and start creating the content. As it is with the AI SEO, it's a little bit more difficult to create content for, but this one's really good, right? So I copied and I pasted all this content. How can you trade stocks? But my trading journal, my business says that we're better off waiting patiently for a pullback. Okay. Very interesting stuff. So maybe, but anyways, what I would do is I would copy and paste that information in this doc, and then you can train the AI with it, and then you can create content that speaks to this particular audience, which means that essentially the content speaks to them and it ranks. So what I think is what's happening here is these people are all already SEO professionals, right? They already know SEO. So creating content or AI SEO content for them probably isn't like creating content for a trading journal audience, right? It's probably much different, okay? Because these guys are already, most of them might be experts or something like that. But let's see, upvotes. There we go. Want a genuine disruption in SEO? AI SEO. Here we go. This is good. These are all recent. SEO community is buzzing about a new study. It's a comprehensive deep dive into global data, but if you don't have time to read here, it's evolving. Okay. Content, context plus sentiment, keywords, intent, structured data. This is all good. So, okay, so what we can do with this content is we can essentially, we know what's being upvoted on Reddit. Okay, so we know there's demand for content like this, and we know there's demand for content like this, right? Look at this. So we have our research, we have the keyword data, we have the YouTube keyword data, we have some Reddit audience research, less than I would like, but we can tell what people are looking for content wise and how we can fill that gap. That's what we're looking for, right? Here's another one. Copy and paste this, right? And we copy and paste this in here. Let's see, like this. And now we can. All right, guys, welcome back. I had some technical difficulties yesterday. I was recording and it crashed, and then I tried to record again today, and I recorded for an hour and I completed the course, and it did not record anything past 4 minutes. So here I am again on a third attempt to bring you the SEO cheat code, a full course on how to do AI SEO step by step. And where we left off yesterday was we were doing audience research on Ghaemi search and compiling this doc to basically train the GPT. So before we start training the GPT on AI SEO, I'm going to show you what the output is basically for another project that I'm creating right now. So I am releasing an app called Vibe Trader. It's a trading journal app, and I am optimizing for SEO, AI SEO for this app. It's going to be live in a couple weeks. And I went through this entire process for the GTM to optimize and get it to show up in AI answers and stuff like that. And then this is the output. I created 30 blogs. I'm not going to go live with all 30 blogs. I'm going to drip them out. But if you look at the output, I did the research to figure out exactly what blog posts to write about. So let's look at this one. Let's actually first, I want to show you exactly how to also look at articles in search engines, AI SEO, to see what's ranking well. You want to look at the competition, and then basically you make it better. So these are the AI SEO articles that we have over here that we have to beat. I think I've kind of already talked about that. And now we're going to talk about the gambler's fallacy. Let's see what this is all about. What is the gambler's fallacy? So I just got to double check and see if this is still recording. It does look like it's still recording, because if it doesn't work again, I will lose it, right? So it looks like it's still recording, guys, so we can kind of continue, but look at this. Gambler's fallacy. These are the top articles on the gambler's fallacy. It's going to be obviously really hard to beat Wikimedia or Investopedia, but we can beat this one. We can still rank up there. How it all started. So very, very interesting, but yeah, so essentially what we're doing is we're training the GPT to start churning out content like this. So let's go to the GPT, and I want to show you. So I've trained the GPT for Vibe Trader on exactly what I want it to do. I have the instructions that I added, and then I have the project files. What are the project files? So let's look at it. So you go here. Let's actually close Telegram as well. Close, remove from doc. Let's go here. Drive. So I just want you guys to see the file basically that I trained it with. Right here. So you see this right over here. This is 23 pages of Reddit posts that I've trained GPT with. And we're not necessarily going to use GPT to create our blogs, but we don't want a cold start every time. We don't want to have to restart our research. We want like a junior SEO person to talk to and basically work with without having to cold start every time. And then we can take that and we can use it in Gemini or whatever else to create blog posts. But this right here is training this GPT so I can be like, hey, what are the top 10 things to have in your trading journal? And this is all powerful research for SEO, right? Core elements of a great trading journal: trade setup, entry and exit notes. Right? So this is all good, right? Sorry guys, I am super paranoid that this is gonna stop working. Looks like it's working, it's still recording. So if I have to record this again, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So we have this output right over here. Now let's go look and see what do you write in your trading journal? Okay, let's look that up. Let's look at the top content there so we can mimic it and beat it. We're trying to beat the top content, guys. So go to sources, trading journal techniques. What is it and how to create one in 2024? Let's look at this one right over here. Look at this guy. Okay, he has lots of images, lots of information in there. Look at this, lots of headers. Timothy Sykes, trading journal. Okay, so we're gonna copy and paste this and try to mimic him. So review this blog and tell me what about it makes it rank well in search engines. Tell me about wording, formatting, keyword targeting, and anything else you think is relevant. Let's try it. Let's see what it says. And we want to use Gemini, right? Gemini is the better route to go. So we're going to use the same kind of prompt on Gemini. And let's see what it says. It's a very long article, isn't it? Okay. And you're going to see how the different prompts, what they result in, right? So it says keyword targeting, trading journal, long tail variations, content format and length, word count, 4,000 words long. So we have a very long article. It covers all the angles. Reader engagement tactics, emotional tone pulls readers in. Trading is a battlefield, which increases dwell time. Again, you're trying to keep people on the article. EAT signals expertise, authority, and trust. External links to proof, actionable, evergreen value, fantastic. Internal funnel and CTA strategy. So these are all what your content should have as well. Gemini says, overall impression, this is a well-structured and comprehensive authoritative piece of content on a specific niche. I'm just showing you guys trading journal approach for how I'm trying to rank my trading journal app for AI SEO. Secondary and long tail keywords as well. Searcher intent, informational, navigational, commercial, transactional. So Gemini is way, way more powerful. It mentions EEAT again as well, formatting and structure. Other relevant factors, updated. So updated in 25, but it's a 2024 article. So updating your articles regularly. Target relevant keywords effectively. This is how you should be doing research for AI SEO. This is how you beat your competition for AI SEO. You use the AI to support you. The AI is your junior SEO analyst. It tells you exactly what you need to do. EEAT signals, well-structured and formatted, leverages internal linking, maintains freshness with recent updates. It's a user-centric article designed to provide significant value. All really great stuff. So now that we know how to do it just for a different app, like a trading journal app, let's do it for AI SEO, right? So now let's look at this woman's article, right? And show why hers is ranking so well for AI SEO, right? Because we're trying to rank for AI SEO as well. She's got a lot of content in here. Wow. Insane. No wonder she's ranking well. So let's look at this. She even has an FAQ. So copy, paste. Now, so paste that in there. Okay. So let's use the same exact prompt. We are using the same exact prompt for AI SEO, right? We all want to rank for AI SEO. Everybody's trying to rank for it. I'm telling you exactly how to do it. This is the SEO cheat code. Why is this article ranking well? Okay. This blog post has several elements that contribute to its positional potential rank. Wording, conversational, relatable, first person narrative, shares our experience. Interesting. Addresses reader directly. Sounds good. Let's dive in. Cool. Clear and concise, while comprehensive, avoids technical jargon, acknowledges skepticism. Author addresses common concerns like fear of AI replacing jobs. Affiliate links, which is a component of EAT, builds trust, personal experience. In fact, I even generated Koala AI review using Koala. All right, I gotta check. Is it still recording? Yes, we're still going, guys. We're not gonna record this again. If I have to record it again, I don't know what I'll do. Formatting and structure, clear hierarchy, table of contents, numbered lists, use of bold text, short paragraphs, images, screenshots, FAQ, keyword targeting. Clearly targets terms related to AI SEO tools, AI for SEO, AI-powered SEO tools, long-tail keywords, how to use AI effectively, all relevant, EAT experience, SEO expert and content writer with experience since 2019, transparency about affiliate links. Okay, this is good. Okay, now let's create one for ourselves so it can show you how you guys can do it too. So here's this prompt. The prompts aren't as important, but I'll share it with you guys if you really want it. But you take the prompt and you copy and paste it in here. Topic is AI SEO. Add additional context. Context. Make sure that we target AI SEO and supporting keywords from the file I provided. Remember the keyword research we did? So we're going to upload this keyword research right here. And we're also going to upload this Reddit audience file as well as the audience research from Reddit to target relevant topics and wording to help rank this article in AI search engines. The AI SEO Reddit file is top posts on Reddit that people engaged with that may also do well in search. Okay, that's enough context. We're going to send that off. And then we're going to go also, we want to use that file for here as well. So keyword tool, we want to train the AI with these files like that. Give me a list of topics and keywords to target with AI SEO according to the files I've uploaded. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so now it knows the type of content that ranks because we've trained it with the competitor's keyword or blog. We've trained it with the data that we scraped from Reddit and the keyword tool. So now we're creating this blog post, right? Make sure it's in a blog format, no code. I think it created code, so. Actually, make sure it's in the conversational, redo it, keep all the same elements, but make sure it's in a similar format as the blog example I provided. Okay, so let's and what you highlighted that shows how to rank in search engines. Okay. We still good? We're still good, guys. Okay, so we're using multiple AIs. This is how you do AI SEO. Now you use multiple AIs. So here are the topics. I like to take the topics from ChatGPT and I use Gemini to write the SEO AI blog posts, right? AI fundamentals, entity optimization, AI content structure and formatting, AI search engine behavior, authority and brand recognition, AI technical foundations, AI optimized content types. Technical intent, how to rank in ChatGPT, AI SEO strategy, tools and techniques, how to rank in ChatGPT. These are all good. Here's a revised version of the blog. This is good. Okay. Export to docs, right? Open the doc. This is done. Good. Okay, so revised version, tools, word count, 2,600 words, right? Look, it uses the same conversational format. It's impossible to navigate digital marketing without bumping into AI. It's our tools. Here's what we'll cover. Look at that. Very well done. So this is actually a really good article. And now you don't really want to copy and paste this word for word. You want to use this little SEO hack that not a lot of people are talking about. And you want to edit it with Hemingway app. So you're just not pushing out a bunch of AI slop with it. You don't want to create AI slop. You want to create stuff that's 20% better, right? And with Hemingway, you go through and you change the text. It simplifies it for you. You make adjustments. Go through. And edit it. The other thing you want to do as well is you want to find data points. Give me 10 AI SEO data points that show changing behavior with search engines, right? Remember, we want expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. Data, good research, that all helps with that. Over 86% content was predominantly You add that, and then remember, you want to cite and link back to those articles. SEO professionals, whatever you highlight here, right? According to allaboutai.com. So this site specifically has really shown up, and I want to call something out with this. I've seen this website pop up for AI SEO a bunch, and I want you guys to look at their approach. They have like a ton of blogs. Watch. Best AI. It's a tool. Look at all the stuff they have. AI news, AI agents, resources, AI SEO. Look at all this. Look at all this content right here. They have, this is all on AI SEO. They keep popping up, and it's the same woman. So if you don't think this AI SEO approach is, if you don't think this is going to work, you're wrong. It's 100% going to work, okay? And look at this lady. It's the same lady. Curious about AI. She has authorship, okay? Expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. She's an expert on AI SEO now. Look at this. You have the author. Look at this. Most eye-opening stats about AI and supply chain in 2025. She leads with data. She highlights the data. Wow, this is really well done. Look at this. Wow. FAQ. Look at, she's got resources here, more related statistic. These guys are crushing it. So I think you see it in action here with AI SEO. This is who I have to build. Look at this report. What are they doing? Are they just using Perplexity and then editing it? This is very, very well done. So hallucination rates. She's got tables. It's easy to read. Expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. She's pulling data. This is exactly what you want to do with this right here, with this blog. So to rank for that, I need to get on her level right here. So I have to go through and edit this in Hemingway app to get it up to that level. Okay? And that's essentially what I'm doing with my Vibe Trader app as well, with all the content to get it to rank for AI SEO. So if you're not doing that, then you're going to be left behind, right? So I think you kind of understand what we're trying to do here, how to write the blog. I'm not going to do the entire thing from start to finish and edit it in front of you guys. It's going to take hours. I'm going to have to pull all the data and stuff like that. But you see it working. You see the gist of it. You see how to do the research and find what content you have to beat. You know how to do the keyword research for AI SEO. You know how to do the audience research. And you see what the finished product can look like when you want to rank for these keywords and phrases. So let's move on a little bit to the next part of things. I mean, obviously you can make images and AI and everything. So what do we got here? What have we done here? We've covered mindset. We've covered research phase, GPT project setup, long form blog creation. What we skipped here is this is actually very important concept I want to cover for you, this authority hub approach to create EEAT. You want to stack your content. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like, but you should be making yourname.com, so your actual name, uh, website. You should be creating a business website, and then you stack on top of that. So I'm going to show you exactly. Boom. Let's do that. This is your customers going in here. Okay. Just bear with me, guys. So I created this image live on the last recording and didn't record it. I'm so angry, guys. It was a really well done explanation. So I'm gonna have to explain it again. But this is what we're trying to build with the Authority Hub. You're trying to become an authority and an expert on things. So you got your personal brand website. Again, think of it like this. You're training the AI. You're training the AI for SEO. It's not just ranking and search. Whatever content you put out there is going to train the AI for how you want to show up. That's what you guys have to understand here. Okay? That is exactly what you guys have to understand here. So I'm going to show you guys. It's not finished. I'm building it for me right now. We're building it. And I know this isn't going to work because I understand search engines. I've been doing SEO for 15 years. This shift is huge. This is a huge SEO cheat code if you implement it. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm building. So I have my personal website, right? It's not done yet. I just want it to get crawled, right? And then I have my brand website. Let me close some things. Okay, then I have my branded website. So I'm going to fill this website with all the keywords that I want to rank for. AI, SEO, vibe marketing, AI marketing, and stuff like that. And then I did the same thing with my brand website, right? AI SEO, growth marketing, content strategy, automation strategy, AI marketing, SaaS startups, AI marketing, crypto startups, AI marketing enterprise. All this stuff is essentially filled with resources, right? I have my blogs over here. These are just dummy blogs for now. I'm going to make them better, but I just wanted to add that. I have my expertise, authority, and trustworthiness here as well. And I'm building this in real time. It's not a finished product, but now you can kind of see what I'm building. I have personal brand website, yourname.com plus keyword targeting. I'm targeting AI SEO. Business startup service website, yourbusiness.com plus keyword targeting. Vibemarketer.io, my business website. YouTube channel and keyword targeting. Vibe Marketer, right? So you go here. This is my Vibe Marketer channel, right? This is how I'm building EAT. And then on top of that, I have my X profile, my LinkedIn. On my LinkedIn and X profile, I am pushing out content that I want to rank for. Let's see. And then you have other social platforms, Meta, IG, TikTok, then you have PR and podcast. If you start creating content on all these entities, your personal brand website, your business website, your YouTube channel, your social profiles, other social profiles, that will build EAT, and then you'll start ranking for those keywords. These are way, way more important than Meta, IG, and TikTok because these are walled gardens. YouTube and Google are the same thing. They're the two biggest search engines in the world. Google is competing with all these projects. All these projects are indexed in Google. Google is not indexed in them. So they have to bend the knee to the king to start ranking and showing up in search, right? So you really want to plant your flag on all these profiles. I think you can see the beginning of what I'm building. And I've done some sort of variation of this in the past for clients and stuff like that. But it's different now that AI SEO is getting involved because it's looking at all different types of content to figure out how to train the AI to show, so you can show up for those different keywords. So if you build this, you're going to start ranking in search really, really well. This is like a big hack that it's going to work incredibly if you commit to it. So I think you kind of understand this authority hub. Again, yourname.com, yourproductservice.com. You build that, and then you understand the content repurposing. So let's go back to, so you start with a long form blog post always, and then you turn the long form blog post into LinkedIn posts. Forget the carousel. X and Twitter thread, Reddit post, Quora post, right? So Quora shows up in search. You're getting, the AI is training data on your content. Can I use full SEO at Instagram in 2025? No. SEO doesn't work great on Instagram. It's important to post content on Google and YouTube. Those are the most important platforms, right? So you go and you answer stuff, right? Interesting. I didn't know you could get monetized, get paid for your perspective. Interesting. I did not know what this was. Wow, this must be something new. So you can actually get paid for it. Monetize all content. Okay. Powerful. So how much do I get? I don't know what's going on, but you get it. So you have a Quora as a platform, and you're posting on here. You know, other websites you can post on are LinkedIn, Medium. You can repurpose content. If you go to Medium, you can add the keywords you want to rank for in your profile, AI SEO and growth for startups. And basically you go to Gemini, right? And you say, now turn this blog post into 10 social posts for X and LinkedIn for X. Let's do one at a time. So what you're going to want to do is distribute all your content. You start with a long form blog that's optimized for AI SEO. You rip that into short form content. You post on X, LinkedIn, Reddit. You answer questions, Quora. You don't really want to dump stuff in Reddit, but you get it. You answer questions. You give your expertise, right? So you have your 10 posts, and then you say, okay, great. Now give me a 500-word alternate post for Medium that has a CTA that goes back to my main blog. Okay, so this is for Medium, right? So you repurpose that. And again, your name is on all these platforms, so the AI is getting trained. AI SEO expert, whatever your business is, you target those keywords. Vegan coach, Muay Thai coach, crypto expert, crypto investor, all that stuff, right? And again, you edit all this stuff. You don't just copy it word for word. You need to edit, because I think they're going to de-rank SEO or AI slop if you just post it as is, right? Copy and paste it, edit it, link back to stuff. All the same formatting stuff still applies. You want to format your blog. You got to make sure there's internal links, entity mentions, topical depth, external links, embedded media, structured data, humanized with personal POV. Again, edit it with all the stuff that it wants for EAT. You want all that stuff to show up, right? That's super duper important. So then you turn this into a video. You have your video script. It's the long form blog. Your video script, you just spent hours writing your blog and distributing the content. You researched it. You should know it. You don't necessarily need a script. Just, refer back to the blog, talk about the concept. The video ranks in search as well. Remember this, right? If you do all this stuff, it's going to compound right here. Compounding content right over here. Results, content posted. It's going to go crazy, right? And that's essentially what you're trying to build here for AI SEO, to rank for AI SEO. So I think you kind of understand that. I'm not going to go through the video creation. I'm creating a video right now. Shouldn't that be a clue for you? Then when you're doing that and you're syndicating everything, right, then you can do some press release stuff. If you're starting to rank well, then people might reach out to you for your expertise. But you do this, you do it repeatedly over and over and over again, and you will start ranking for AI SEO or whatever you're trying to rank for. So that's it, guys. I'm going to close this out. I think it's a long enough course for you to get started. If you have any questions, let me know. You can download my guides in the comments, in the description. This should get you started in the right direction. If you do all this, this will get you 80% of the way there for AI SEO. The final 20% for AI SEO is looking at trends and data, iterating and making adjustments. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day.